Hello lovely people, welcome back to my channel. My name is Maya. If you've never been here before, don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below and welcome to the channel. Today we're gonna be changing it up a little bit for July for a couple of reasons. So we are not going to be playing my usual TBR game, and instead we are going to be playing the game of one of my favorite booktubers, Ruby Red, and it is her tic-tac-toe TBR game. First, I apologize if you can hear the truck that is outside the window. They've been doing road work all morning and it was a crude wake-up call, and I just don't know when they're gonna be done, so I just have to film this now, and I apologize. I hope it's not too obvious in the background. So first of all, I am changing it up a little bit because it's currently June 21st and I have only read 2 books from my Drag Queens Choose My TBR game, and I know it's not going to be a good month for that, and also because I'm going to Europe for almost a month and I don't want to bring a ton of books with me. I will probably read things I pick up there or on my Kindle, and so I don't want to play my game because I'm not going to have my shelves. So what we're going to do for this game is, Ruby's game is so much more mood readable, that we're just going to use the prompts that we get on the tic-tac-toe board to use as a guide for reading while I'm on holiday and for the month of July. So at the end of July we'll do a wrap-up of all the books from June and July, and we'll sum up the Drag Queen TBR game and the tic-tac-toe TBR game, and we'll do all the things at the end of July. So a quick overview of how Ruby's game works. There is a bunch of prompts that she has written out on a spreadsheet. You random generate a number, and you fill it into the prompt list, and it gives you a prompt, and then you want to get as many tic-tac-toes as you possibly can. So I have my computer here, and I'm just gonna screen record and we'll jump right in. I'm actually gonna pull up the random number generator on my phone and we'll go back and forth because the screen it's not set up for this. So first we're gonna generate our first number, which is 90. Okay, and then we're gonna plug it into the computer thing in the top corner here, and we're just gonna put 90. Book with Flora on the cover. Okay, interesting, because I just read like the first book that comes to mind about that. I'm gonna generate all the prompts and then we'll talk about a couple books that I could read for each one. Okay, moving down the line, we have 7. New to TBR, 1 month. Okay, that is good. I can do that. I can do that. Okay. Next we have 44. Black author. Okay, cool. I can do that too. Exciting. Next we have 59. A 1-word title. Getting harder, but I think we can do that. Next we have 30. A water element. Okay, anything that has to do with water. Next we have 52. 5-star. Okay, I assume this is a 5-star prediction. Great, I'm very happy to do that. Next we have 16. Green cover. Okay. Okay. Next we have 99. Blue cover. So lots of colored covers happening here, but that's okay. Those are easy. And lastly we have 42. 300 to 400 pages. Okay, So now we have our board all figured out. I'm gonna think on this and come back with a couple of ideas for each prompt, and I'll be right back. Okay, let's talk about books now. So starting off with the first prompt, which is Flora on the cover. This is really hard. I have like zero idea what to do for this one. Like even going through all of my like want to read on Goodreads, I really like all the books I have with anything like that on the cover aren't out yet. Okay, so one that comes to mind is Wed to the Wild God. This was recommended to me on TikTok. It is a spicy book. It is book 3 in this series, so I'm not 100% sure like if I need to have read the other 2, which would hinder this. But it's basically about this god that like ends up in this girl's world, and she like falls in love with him, and it's supposed to be incredibly spicy. I'm wondering if it's on Kindle Unlimited. It is on Kindle Unlimited, so that is definitely an option. Okay, as I'm not gonna have 2 for that because I literally just don't know. So next we're gonna do new to TBR in the last month. So let me go back here to want to read. So a few of the ones I've added to my TBR in the last month. How to Fake It in Hollywood by Ava Wilder. This is an age gap romance. Fake dating. Yeah, and it just came out last week, so that's definitely on my list. I haven't purchased it physically because I'll probably try and get it on my Kindle to read while I'm there, but that's definitely an option. Also, in terms of nonfiction, I don't know if I'll be in the mood for nonfiction, but Men Who Hate Women by Laura Bates. This was recommended in somebody's, I think in It's Bell's mid-year freakout tag for books that you think everyone should read, and it's about the like incel culture online and how young men are being raised to be anti-women. So that sounds absolutely fascinating to me, so we'll see if I'm in the mood for that. And then the only other book that kind of like strikes me here would be American Queen, which is another romance, and she's kind of like she's, I don't know if she's married to any of them, but it's like a threesome romance between like a girl and the president of the United States and his best friend. I don't know, that sounds kind of cool. Again, I saw it recommended, I think, on Maddie from Paperback Princess's channel. So those are a few. Okay, moving along. Black author. So I don't know if I have any like currently on my Kindle that would fit for this, but oh yes, I do. And I was maybe gonna use this for the water prompt, but I don't know. We'll see. Which is Skin of the Sea by NATASHA BOWEN. This is a fantasy, first in a fantasy series. She is a mermaid who collects the souls who die at sea and bless their journey back home, but then a living boy gets thrown overboard and she saves his life, and that is not good. So she has to deal with that. I think I purchased this when it was on sale a couple weeks ago. In terms of nonfiction, Stacey Abrams' book is on my list. I just recently added it, called Our Time Is Now, and it's all about the need to vote and voter suppression and things like that in the US, which is fascinating to me. So again, if I'm in the mood for a nonfiction, I'll throw that one on there because I am fascinated by her and by how voting works in other countries or doesn't work. So that is another option for that prompt. Next we have one word title. Again, this is not an easy one, especially with like certain books that I would like to read are not really one word titles. But the first one that comes to mind is Hide, which I have. Hide by Kirsten White, because I purchased this last month and I'm excited to read it, but I've heard it's not as good as it sounds, and so I could leave it in Europe if I don't like it, but it's also incredibly skinny, so I think I can probably pack it. This is about a hide and seek game in an abandoned amusement park, and I absolutely love abandoned things, so I think this could fit the bill for that. Oh, Vladimir is another option by Julia May Jones, another one I own physically though, that I don't know if I want to pack and take with me. Yeah, I find one-word books just so hard because, like, you would think there would be more, but there just really aren't. So we'll see. I'm leaving it open-ended for that one. I'm leaving it open-ended for all of them, but that's just a possibility. Okay, next we have Water Element. So again, Skin to Sea could work for that, or Skin of the Sea could work for Water Element. That's like the first one that I could think of for that. Additionally, Malibu Rising, but again, I own that in physically, and I don't know that I want to take it with me, but that is definitely on my list, so we could do that. Okay, next we have 5-star prediction. There are so many of these. Like, I don't know. I predict a lot of books are gonna be 5 stars. One that I could give 5 stars to that I'm trying to decide how I'm going to read in the next month is A Court of Wings and Ruin by Sarah J Maas, because I have the paperback. It is so bulky though, and I'm tempted to repurchase it on my Kindle. It could be 5 stars. I don't know if I've given the other ones 5 stars. Maybe ACOTAR I did. Another one that is intriguing to me is Where Dreams Descend by Janella Angeles, which is similar to The Night Circus, and you know how much I love The Night Circus, so that could be a possibility there. I don't know, have other people given it? It doesn't have the greatest rating on Goodreads, so we shall see, but I can definitely find something for that. Next we have Green Cover. So I have a couple here that I'm thinking of. Trust by Hernan Diaz, which is about the 1920s and wealth, talent, trust, truth, perception. I don't know. It sounds really good. The cover is green. I haven't been able to find it anywhere in person, so it could be a good one to read online, and I do love the 1920s. So that is a possibility. In addition to that, something a little lighter, I could listen to or possibly read Stuck With You by Ali Hazelwood, which is the next one in the STEMinist novella series. I really liked the first one I read, which I cannot remember. Wait, maybe that's the one I read. No, it's not. What did I read? I can't remember which one I read. Oh, Under One Roof is... Yes, Under One Roof. So Stuck With You is about enemies to lovers, a girl who gets stuck in an elevator with a man who broke her heart and is also a rival scientist, I guess. So I absolutely love Ali Hazelwood, and that one would be an easy listen or read either way. Blue Cover, I'm saying this is blue. I don't know, and you can tell me that it's not blue, but it's blue, and it is Always Only You by Chloe Leese. I just finished another book in that series by her, so I would very much like to read this one. This is about a hockey player and the team manager, and the other one would be The Invasion of the Tierling, which is the sequel to The Queen of the Tierling, which I read last month and I really enjoyed, and I think it would be a great fantasy read to bring with. So I also don't own that, and I could grab it on Kindle, which is great. Okay, last prompt, 300 to 400 pages. So many books fit in here. So basically I would say just any of the other ones that I couldn't fit into other, or that I don't fit into other prompts would fit, but a couple other ones that I would like to read. A Lady for a Duke by Alexis Hall is, oh no, it's too long, just kidding. Basically, most of the ones that I have said before would fit in here. Yes, Daisy Jones and the Six is 355 pages, and I'm dying to read another Taylor Jenkins Reid book. So we'll say that for now, but we shall see. I think we've got a good handle on what we could read this month, and there are like so many options. So I think this will be really fun, and I'm excited to try out her game and see what we can get done in terms of reading for the month of July. I hope that you guys enjoyed watching this video. Thank you so much for tuning in. Don't forget to check out Ruby's channel, link down below. And yeah, let me know what you're planning on reading for July. And don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe for travel content coming in July, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!